All right, so she is wondering if what she is doing should be considered cheating or not. Like, don't we really know in our gut if it's cheating or not, or if what we're doing is right or wrong? If you got something going on in your life right now and you want to share it with Bert Show fam, we'll get all sorts of judgments from Bert Show fam. Hit us up at thebertshow.com. She writes, hey, I'm really in a predicament right now, and I could use your help. I've been happily married to my husband for almost 4 years now, and we have a 1-year-old together. Our marriage hasn't always been perfect like most, but I can honestly say I'm absolutely in love with him and want to spend forever with him. Well, that's good. You guys are married and all. The problem is my friend. Before I started dating my husband, I had a fling with one of my good friends. It was kept a secret from everybody. Only we knew about it. Our families are very intertwined together, and if anybody would have found out, it would have been blown out of proportion. It didn't end abruptly, and we never talked about it. He just started to slowly separate himself from me. Then a few weeks later, I found out he was dating someone. I was devastated. I really wanted to be exclusive with him, and I just felt used. So shortly after, I started to date my husband and just kind of forgot about everything between my friend and I. We both got married to the ones we started dating, and I went and had a baby. Problem is, 6 years later, he randomly confessed to still having feelings for me. Unfair. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that. That was editorial comment. It was out of nowhere and threw me off so badly. We didn't talk for a little bit, so that I could come to terms with what he had told me. My husband was told about all past relationships with my friend, and I had also told him about the confession.
Good for you.
My husband, a saint apparently is what she writes, still decided that we would remain friends with him.
What?
No.
What was that again?
What?
It's been 3 weeks now, and today we started talking again. This time, things escalated, though. I've realized that I still have past feelings and an attraction to him. I love my husband, but I also cannot deny the way that this man makes me feel. Our conversation is still just how it was 6 years ago. He makes me feel comfortable, and when I'm not talking to him, I want to be. We've been having playful banter and reminiscing on our past together. I know I shouldn't feel this way about another man, but I'm just so conflicted with my feelings. We're both still married, so nothing physical will happen between us. Mm-hmm. But am I wrong to continue to talk to him? Help, I'm so confused, sincerely conflicted, and possibly cheating wife. Okay. Gosh, I want to be kind,
It's
but
emotional.
also honest.
It's emotional infidelity.
It is.
It's not physical infidelity, but it's emotional infidelity. And if you value your marriage, you need to cut off contact with him.
Here's what's a little maddening for me is that I am operating under the impression that if we have 100% trust with each other, look, man, you talk to whoever you want, whoever. So the husband has said, thank you so much. I understand. You know what? I trust you. Go ahead. Continue to have this friendship with him. And you've kind of betrayed that trust again by not having these feelings. You can't control them. But continuing this, even though you know it's a dangerous situation. Like, this is where people start to say, oh, I just made a mistake. Right now, you have the opportunity to make a good decision. And you've been making bad decisions. And yeah, overall, that could be a mistake. But you can control this.
You have one of the most amazing men I've ever heard of just in this email alone, because I really don't know another man that would have accepted you to remain friends with this guy throughout all of this. So to me, for him to display that level of trust in you, you owe it to him to do one of two things to me. Either cut this guy off completely, and then I think you really don't have to say anything, but you can never talk to him or be around him again. But if you do plan to keep him as a friend, I think you absolutely have to tell your husband about your feelings.
And I think the problem here with the conversations is they're reminiscing about the past, right? And so, just oftentimes you can look at relationships through rose-colored glasses, and you're only going to remember the good times, et cetera. So you need to pull yourself out of the past, and you need to put yourself into the present. And also, all this energy and that you're putting into this playful banter with him, you need to start directing towards your husband.
Amen, speak
100%.
it, sister. What's the old saying that a lot of people throw away their 80% for a 20%?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it sounds like everything's going great in this relationship here,
Yeah.
and she's got all these feelings from the past that she hasn't rectified yet, and she's going to give all this up, or even the thought, for a 20%? Oh, hell no.
Cut him off completely
Now.
and focus on your husband.
Yeah,
Now.
you got to do it, because every single time you talk to this guy, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. This is cold turkey right here.
The Bert Show.
Hey, do you like what you just watched? Because you can get more Bert Show for free. We drop new podcast every weekday, and you can find us anywhere. Spotify, Apple, any place you get podcasts.